Hey guys, it's Ming and I'm from the team of 12 Juice. I just want to make a small disclaimer. At the time that we shot this video, FAB 2.0 was not announced just yet. So, the video about to watch is circa pre-FAB 2.0 announcement. We'll make something else with an updated video one day. For now, enjoy the video. Welcome back to your card basics for Flesh and Blood. Now this video is gonna be a special one. It's something that this video we'll be talking about the stunning illustrations, graphics, foils, and rarities that Flesh and Blood is made out of. We've covered the top of the card, we covered the bottom of the card, we have to cover the middle of the card and everything else. But to be fair, the middle of the card requires very little explanation because it's self-explanatory in a way. It's a text box which describes the effects and abilities of a card, which is also self-explanatory given they are technical terms, but we'll talk about that in the future. Just know that it's called the text box. However, it would be timely to note that there have been cards with updates or fixes. Now, the official term for this is called errata. So if you want to know if a card you're playing has an update, do check out the bulletin board on the official website. We could provide a link at the bottom for you. And that's about it for the text box. For certain abilities and effects, we will be talking about more of these in future videos. But for now, moving on to what I'm really excited about, let's talk about the beautiful foil cards of Flesh and Blood. This next part covers a card's rarity and special prints of a feature. So if you're a collector, this part is really for you. Foil cards in Flesh and Blood are cards with an extra layer of foiling that make them that much more bling bling ding ding. There are three main foils that we will breeze through for your knowledge and convenience. First up is rainbow foil cards. Now these cards have a beautiful rainbow spectrum foil printed and layered into the cards. Self-explanatory, rainbow foils are very distinct because they shine with the whole spectrum of rainbows. These foils can be found in both unlimited and first edition prints of a set, and man, Flesh and Blood does them right. The rainbow foils give so much energy and life and dynamic movement to a card. Just for reference, in any one booster pack of Flesh and Blood cards, you are guaranteed to have at least one rainbow foil card inside. And rainbow foils can be a common, rare, any of these cards. We'll talk about rarities in a bit, but first, let's move on to the next foil. Cold foiled cards. Now these beauties are sleek, metallic, silverish, shiny bling bling cards and give a beautiful metallic silver-like shine. Now these foils are specifically only found in first edition prints of a set, making them that much more valued above rainbow foils. On top of the foil within the illustration, cold foils extend their bling to the borders of the card, making them that much more sleek and bling bling ding ding. How do you print? What's the explanation? Shiny, they're very beautiful, okay? Very beautiful cards. In the marketplace, cold foils are usually valued very high, so it could be as simple as a common equipment, but if it's cold foil, that is a collector's thing. That is, me, get all the cold foils. Some cold foils have gone into the 5-digit realms of prices, so just to give you that kind of benchmark, those are Flesh and Blood cold foils. But hey, before you think, oh man, that's a really valuable card, there's still one more. Gold foil cards! I don't have a gold foil. That's crazy. Please insert gold foil. Gold foil cards are specially made cards that cannot be pulled from booster packs. Now, gold foil cards are given to the champions of tournaments or events. These cards replace the silver metal foil with a beautiful gold metal foil. We've recently had the chance to witness a gold foil being opened and it is beautiful regardless of what card it is. I think it goes without saying these are valuable. Full stop. Next, we have to run through the different rarities of cards in Flesh and Blood. Now, you can tell the rarity of a card by a very small symbol printed right at the bottom. But hey, just for your convenience, these are the rarities of cards that you can find in Flesh and Blood. First, common cards, printed with C. Second, rare cards, printed with an R. Third, super rare cards that are printed with an S. But it would be good to note that these cards are only found in older sets like Welcome to Rathe and Arcane Rising. From Crucible of War onwards, LSS decided to do without these cards, so if you have an S printed card, well, good for you. That's just found in the first two sets. Fourth, majestic cards with an M, 5th legendary cards with an L. And lastly, fabled cards which have a diamond printed at the bottom instead of an F to make them that much more unique. Now it's safe to say that the higher a rarity level goes, it will be that much harder as well to pull them from booster packs. That kind of makes legendary and fabled cards very sought after, as the ratios for a legendary card is 1 in 4 booster boxes. But again, we have known people who can pull a legendary and a fable in the same box. And those kind of people just make us stop believing in any sense of logic in them. Although it would be good to note that any card, regardless of rarity, can become valuable if it finds its place in the competitive meta. Some majestic cards have often been valued much higher than legendary cards because of their use and playability, and that's really how it should be. Oh, and to wrap things up, there are some unique cards in Flesh and Blood that will be good to list down as well. Now, these cards can't be pulled from booster packs or boxes, but can only be attained from official Flesh and Blood events or tournaments, thus making them that much more unique. Gold foils. Gold foils we talked about a bit earlier. These are given to the champions of tournaments and events, and yeah, they're gold. They come in blind envelopes given to the winners of events, which then the champion can choose to keep sealed or hey, reveal it for the world to see, because hey, sharing is caring. So, Second, promo cards. Now these cards have a P printed at the bottom, and they are pretty special actually. They're given out at armories, through judges and events, and if you have a promo card, you might have noticed something as well. Third, extended art cards. Now these cards have beautiful illustrations extended through the whole front of the card compared to being like boxed off by the text box. You could call these cards alternate art cards because they usually have a counterpart which is more normal and confined. Extended art cards don't change the technical values of a card, but definitely bring more visual value to it. And if you're a collector, you could go and collect a whole set of extended arts, and that's a really beautiful page, take it from me. And last but not least, there are cards called the Mentor cards. Now these cards are only found in Blitz deck boxes and are specific to the Blitz format game mode of Flesh and Blood. It's nice that LSS provides one in every Blitz deck. It's kind of like a promotional card as well. But yeah, just thought we'd mention it, so now you know. And that wraps up almost everything you need to know about the different cards, rarities, foils of Flesh and Blood. If we missed out something, please comment below and we might just make another video about it. But I hope you enjoyed that video. Hit that like and subscribe, and check out the description box for more playlists to guides that we'll be making to really just help the community grow. If you have a friend, who doesn't like reading the rulebooks, you could just send them this link. All the best for all your games. May the Rathe be with you, and we'll see you next time.